Greetings, everyone. Hello, hello. Hello, Ms. Dawn and Gloria. Cordelia. Hello, lovely ladies. Miss Pam. Hello, hello. And yes, Dawn, thank you for pointing out my typos. I don't know. It's not really a typo if you leave out a whole word, right? So, yes, I fixed my going live soon little thing. We will not live shortly. We will be live shortly. How is everyone today? So, I'm going to be screaming at you because my AC is going in the back. I do apologize if you can hear that, but I can't cook myself while I'm here. Just can't be all sweaty and gooey. Hello, Bethany and Diane of Oz. How are you, lovelies? Okay, so I didn't know what I wanted to do. I still really don't know what I want to do, but I did decide that we will be using some of the cleanups and weird little pieces that I have made over time. I love this one. That one can go on a card just like that. But, you know, when I do ink smushing or I'm cleaning a stencil, something, you know, I save all of that. I've got 4 drawers full of weird stuff that I can pick up and make, like this one here. This one is ready to go on a card front. Really, that one's like ready to go. And then some are just, they're needing some extra, oh, look at that one. Needing some extra goodies. And so I just pulled out a handful. Yeah, it's a little bit more than a handful, but I pulled it out anyways. Now, the other thing I keep is the acetate that comes with the stamps, okay? I don't throw that away. I think they're really cool. They can add some funness. They're already stamped and ready to go. So these are all within my collection. Little ones. Just gotta make sure the writing is the right way. But like, I could pop that on a card and it's gonna be ready to go. And you can see the lunar paste just shining through there. Okay, so I do save all of those. You just gotta make sure your writing is all the right way. Look at all of those. Mr. Jim, hello, hello. So I have these out as well, just various ones, Christmas ones, just whatever was in my handful, even my own printouts, because if you have heat safe acetate, okay, you can print it and foil it. It's not always 100%, but it's pretty darn close. So yeah, I have Mr. Frankie, last year's Halloween. That is available in my shop still, Mr. and Ms. Frankie. Okay, and then I also get in exchanges sometimes things to use. I had sprayed this before, and so it's got the pretties on it. I've got this one here that's all yellow, and which is really cool. But I had tossed it on top of some stuff and I seen it sitting on this, so I want to make this fit that. And this, it's a piece of Cricut vinyl that I dropped some alcohol ink onto a long time ago, so it doesn't fit exactly, but we could totally make like a slimline card with that or something. So I've got all these fun little bits. I'm just gonna kind of dig in here. Ooh, see, this is what I mean. This is how this was sitting. Just look at that. Oh, I need to put those together. little acetate, or not acetate, this again is alcohol. Yep, alcohol on vinyl. This one is a metallic vinyl. So this is a sticker right there. I could die cut that, turn it into something. Here's a card panel. Look at that. Card panel that I never finished. I even popped it up, but then didn't put it on a card base. Probably because I didn't really like it. I don't know. But yeah, so let me, ooh, look at all that. Like these here, you could die cut this. This is Lunar Paste Cleanup, which he has 3 new colors, you guys. 3 new colors. Willows. Willows. Alrighty. So I also pulled out Bow Bunny. They're a stamp company that I really like their designs, but you know, I don't think I've really used them this year. So I pulled out my Bow Bunny, and I'm gonna use some of their stuff. So they're sitting here ready to go to help me, and I've got my stencils next to me. So we're just going to thin foam tape. I get mine on Amazon. Let me show you. I don't think mine's very thick, but it's a nice. So this is the Amazon brand, or a brand that is on Amazon. So it's not very thick, fatty wise, but they do have different widths. But you do get a lot of it. Like, I think you get 3 rolls of this, 3 rolls of that, and then 2 of these and 2 of these. This is still my first roll of that one, but they're all pretty much the same. Same thickness with varying widths, which I like. One for all the jobs. These are my Amazon ones. Yeah, Amazon or Dollar Tree has some. Yes, I will go on Amazon and put that in the group. But yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, so 2 rolls of the double-sided 1/2 inch by 50 feet. So it lasts quite a bit. And they come in these nice little zipper bags, this particular one, and so that's what I did. I just put a couple in each bag so they don't feel all squishified. But yes, let me make a note. Let me write this down to put that in there. Oops. Post Amazon foam tape links in group. There we go. I will do that for you guys. Hello, T. That's all right. We're just getting started. I've pulled out my drawer of goodies. Oh, see, like this one right here. Ugh, I like that. While I was up, I should have grabbed the Slimline card. Pardon me. Slimline, I need you. Okay, because I have a Slimline card base all ready to go. There we go. Because I really liked, come here you guys, put my pile over there so I can just reach and grab some goodies. Look at all that. So when you don't know what to do, just grab your stuff, let it flop around all over, and go to town. Jen, well, hello. So I'm gonna put this sticky down first. So I'm gonna put this, how do I want to do this? You know, if I do it, oh no. Yeah, that will fit. And then I could actually wrap that around to the other side and then just trim. Let me trim this straight. That's what I'll do. Just trim that straight. And since I use that as my straight edge, I'm going to flip it and just make sure the other side is straight as well. Okay, so now I have two straight edges. If you cut through sticky stuff, you're going to want to clean your blade because it does cause buildup. And I use just an alcohol and a rag to clean. So if you ever find that it's getting a little stuck, stickity stuck, it probably just needs cleaning. Ooh, Jen is getting ready to destash her craft room. Okay. I peeled it once, now it won't let me peel it again. Okay. So, we're going to see. I want this on the front, like so. Nice big fatty sticker. Make sure I get it in there. Ooh, good job. Now, I'm not going to just let it flop. I'm going to just like if it was a big vinyl section, you want to smooth it out as you are laying it down. Okay. Just like so, and then clean that off. We're gonna just roll that on over, and there we have it. The back side, the front side. Ta-da! Look at that. And then this beautiful, lovely piece, we're gonna get some glue on the back side. And we're going to add a nice amount of glue to the big fat areas. And to this piece, because I know that is very loose. So if you do card swaps, or this I think was from a as in a gift in a card, but I've also received these for trading, like you have die cut trading. I don't know how to explain it, but each person die cuts a few things and then ships it off to the person on their list. Okay, now this is gonna goo out. No matter what I do, it's gonna make a gooey mess. And okay, So I'm going to set, I think I have it where I want it. So I'm going to set that down like so. Then I'm going to add, I think I'm going to just trim that. Yeah, I don't think I want it roll into the back side. So I'll clean off that little bit of glue. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Just dab off the extra glue. And it dries clear, so I'm not too worried about it, you guys. There we go. Oh, that little piece. Hopefully that'll stick. There. Okay. Put our pin back in. Aww, poor Bethany. You have the hives. What are you allergic to? Or is it just stressy hives? Woohoo, look at that! Isn't that lovely? I could, in essence, put this on here like so and then trim the other way. Actually, not a bad idea. Yeah, let me do that. So we're just going to add some glue. Make sure we got some glue on the corners and stuff. And then we'll take and set this here right to the edge, just like on the other side, and then just make sure it lines up for the most part. Make sure we don't set it in the glue, and then press again with our rag. Can I get that in with one hand? No. What are you thinking? Let's do that. Poor Bethany. Uh-oh. Don't stick to the rag. There we go. Look at that. Then we can just trim. Well, let's turn it this way and trim so we can actually see what we're doing. There we go. Ha ha ha. So there's our front. And that opens up, and there's our back. And if we have any straggle, little stickity uppity parts, just drop in a little bit of glue. A little swirly durly. Just wanting to be a bad little swirl. There we go. So there's one card out of our pile. Nice. using some leftover vinyl that we put some alcohol ink on, a little gifted die cut, and that one is ready to go. Hello, Miss Linda. How are you doing? Yeah, it could be an allergic reaction to your new med. It happens. Okay, so now we're gonna do a cleanup. This being so much glue, we're going to grab a paper towel. I do have a roll of paper towels in my craft room. They don't get used very often. You know, we're kind of smart about how we use the things that get thrown away, but I don't want glue all over my rag, so we're gonna just use a paper towel. Okay, that's all good. Yes, Miss Linda, she's got a new job at Pink and Maine. How fun is that? And just like the Tim Holtz or any chopper, okay, scissors included, you want to clean them after cutting gluey stuff, unless you have a dedicated pair, which I do, but I needed the long ones today. And we're just going, I'm just going to use a little bit of water. Just clean that and clean that. Make sure you use a rag because you don't want it to accidentally cut through a paper towel or anything. Yeah, I only finished one card. I'm on the slow side today. We did this one with some leftover stuff. Leftovers. Okay, so here's a black card base. That looks nice just like that too. I thought I saw... Yeah, it's too busy. Ooh, that's a nice color. That's my handprint. Playing around with the stamping foam. I just was thinking around, but see how even a playful... I love that. That's going down. We're going to have 2 cards here hot quick. Afraid to eat. Crossing her fingers that she'll be able to go live. Yay, Linda. Oh, yeah, yeah, it's a salmonella warning on the Jif, and it's only Jif peanut butter, but I can post, I wonder if I can post if it's in my clipboard. No. Speaker. Okay, no. Yeah, Jif is good. I like it, the Jif. Okay, there's the CDC Recall. It's got the link, or I don't think it's a link. It's in there, all the recall numbers and the scanner bar numbers, you know, that thing. I think they had one case in Ohio that got infected, or one person in Ohio, a couple of people in Washington. So it's not like a huge outbreak, but yeah, they're just doing a recall just to be on the safe side. Which I gotta take mine to Sam's Club and see if they'll let us. UPC code, yes, thank you. Let us exchange it for new ones. Because my husband was eating on our jar, which is on the recall, but he didn't get sick, so. But we have a whole nother jar. I'd rather not take the chance. Okay, wrong one. Sherry D. Ooh, you know, I haven't bought that one in a long time. The Skippy with the natural honey. That's a good one. That is a good one. Come on, keep going. Or not. Let's add some glue to the back of this one. Look at me go, look at me go. And I learned that Jif is part of the Smucker's brand. I did not know that. The Schmuckers, they have some of the best jelly. Their strawberry jelly is so good. Yeah, that's what we buy. We go to Sam's Club and buy the ginormous jars. We're not shy. We eat it all. Getting glue everywhere. Don't mind me. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then a background that I probably would not have used for anything. That's not too much glue, so we'll go ahead and clean that up. Little bitty speckums. Blackberry is your favorite. I like the blackberries, the boysenberries, the raspberries, but those ones, they're a lot more expensive than just strawberry. Yeah, seedless raspberry. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. I tore a little dude. That's alright. So what happens is, if you tear your die, don't panic. It's not garbage or anything. We're just gonna lift it up. If we can, just lift it up and add some glue. Get some glue on there and then gently set it back down where it belongs. There we go. See? Now, they won't ever know it's broken. Yeah, fresh strawberry jam from Costco. That sounds tasty. There we go. Another card done. Using our scraps. I like it. I like it. I like it. Yeah, jelly is weird. I say jelly, But yeah, I prefer the jam with the chunks, because jelly, that is weird. Jam is good. Strawberry jam, blackberry jam. We just call it jelly. Raspberry is a favorite. Dawn's Graham used to make it with her own grown raspberries. Okay, so I just grabbed this. I really wasn't even looking. So we're gonna do our process. You're like, our process? Yes, we have a process. So your first process is to do something fun, to do cleanup or whatever you're doing, and that's crooked as sin. Sorry guys, I don't like pay attention or anything. Okay, so there's that. Then we're going to do a layer of stencil. We can do a couple of stencils. Ooh, this one, this is the new one that I got. Ooh, yeah, I like that. We're gonna do stencil. And I like to do stencils small, medium, and large. Okay, I don't want to do two the same. Like these two, they're kind of the same open area. So this one, I would either choose a smaller medium and then go in with something even smaller or something bigger with a more open space. And where's I think this one, come back, where'd you go? I think this one would be pretty with that. So I'm doing a small, large stencil, and we're going to do the same thing with the colors, light and dark. And because I'm going to do a stamp on top of it, I'm going to use my stamp as the darkest. So I need a light and a medium for my colors. I'm going to do this guy first. And let's do Tropical Tango, because that is Simon Hurley's newest lunar paste that's coming out, is Tropical Tango. So jelly. But yeah, okay, so let's get our mat, our little helper mat with our little sticky thingy that T gave us, which I lost a magnet to this. I'm not sure where it ran off to. So this is the cooking mat. It has a lot of sticks so stuff doesn't move, so I like that. I'm going to turn my paper, turn my little doodads. We're going to grab some Tropical Tango. And we're going to go darker in the corners, lighter in the center. Get some nice rich color on those corners, and then just brush it over the rest like a vignette, but with a stencil. Okay, and you can still see our color through there. It's gonna be gorgeous. But bam, look at that. So gorgeous. Okay, so we got some Tropical Tango. And I'm going to do some stamping, because as I'm speaking of lunar paste, I'm thinking this would be really pretty with the slippery when wet. So let me pull that out. And our little palette knife, which he's got a new, it's not like I need a palette knife, but he's selling these new scrapers, which I have scrapers, but I have little scrapers. So I'm going to be putting his scrapers on because they take up the whole I can't wait. They take up the whole thing, so you can scrape the whole thing. So before I go in with my lighter but brighter color, I am going to do a stamp on there, maybe two, I don't know. So remember, we pulled out stamps that we don't use a lot. I've got some words. Oh, that one's cute. Endings are just new beginnings in disguise. We might use that. Let's look at our little paper here. Ooh, that bird. That bird might be really pretty right there. Yes, we're going to stamp that right there. Oh, I love that. Do we have... kind of floral stuff do we have? Lots of butterflies. And we have these guys. Oh yeah, so yes. Okay, so we're gonna do these. So I'm gonna put these on top. Scooch these to the side. I'm gonna do this in black. Get that lovely black image on there. That's going to be our darkest. So whether you're using a butterfly, a bird, another fun, beautiful image, a flower, whatever you have handy, you need something big and bold to really pop off the page. Okay. And we are going to stick her down right here. Big and bold. Yeah, my Bow Bunny, you can tell I use this one a lot. It's like stained. Well, I used it a lot last year. I haven't hardly used it this year. Okay, so we stamp, we let it mingle together. Even in your Misty, you want to stamp and let it sit there. I'm not sad. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. Now, I want these on here, but I don't want them to stand out as much. So we're going to get a gray color and get it to set back a little bit. So we're going to go in with some woof. Woof woof. Yeah, black market huckleberries. Yeah, that's a weird... Oh, look at that. Woo-wee. So we just pop those on there. Okay. Just like so. Close that up. I'm just gonna give this a little clean before it stains too much. Well, not stain. We don't care if it stains, but we do want to clean it off as best we can. Thank you, Sherry D. Okay, so we've got light, medium, and dark with our stamping. Okay, very subtle, a medium and a dark. Okay, and we can use our lunar paste as a light, medium, or dark, or as an accent, and it's going to be an accent since we threw in another color because it's shiny. Okay, so we're going to set this on here. We're going to grab this jar. This jar is almost empty. Try and get it to the tip of my tool, and then I'm just going to smoosh it in there. Okay, one area, lift, put that there. Two areas, not perfect. We're not looking for perfection. Okay, two areas. Oops, stick your finger in it, Elizabeth. That works. Three areas. 1, 2, 3. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look it! It's so fabulous. And then all I gotta do is trim it and plop it on a card base, and this one is ready to go. And because we have all this stuff out, we could totally do, let me set that over there, grab another one, similar in colors, okay, not exact, but similar. And this time, what we're gonna do, try not to make too much more of a mess here. So I've got a little bit of lunar paste still there. I'm gonna squirt it, and then I'm gonna drag this through it and pick it up, because I can. Gotta drag really hard, you guys. Ugh. Look at that. If you don't like it, you can rub it out a little bit. Woo! Yeah, it's almost like adding a little bit of foil to that. Okay. And then we'll clean our little palette knife right on the page. I don't really like that. Soften that up a little bit, maybe. There we go. You know, if you don't like something, just kind of, oh, that's better, much better. Soften it up. See what I did? I just gave it a little squirt, soften that right up. Janine, hello. That's what she said. Ha ha ha. Okay, so we've got our background. We've picked up the accent color. Okay, and then I have this still that has some of that gold on there, so I'm going to see if I can't clean it off on another page. Why not? Get my little rubber scrubber. Oh, no. Yep. It's very interesting. Ooh. I like that. Very, very subtle. But we transferred some more of that lunar paste to this. Set that aside. The thinner the lunar paste, the quicker it dries. But just know, it's not going to ruin your stencil. Just give it a wipe with a rag. Surprisingly, it does rub off. And it won't hurt. Won't hurt nothing if a little bit is left behind. There we go. Nice and clean. Okay. That's all done, and that's all done. Okay. Get that wiped up. This is still wet. I can tell because it's cold and it feels damp. So we're going to go ahead and heat this up. Because we're not trying to make more backgrounds. We're trying to use up our backgrounds. Oh, hello, Mr. Simon. I totally missed all the comments. I'm sorry, guys. Get really in there. Yes, everybody's talking about the new colors of Lunar Paste. I will have them eventually. Just gotta wait. It's so hard to wait though. Just checking, it's all nice and dry. Okay, now if it was just Lunar Paste, it would have dried really quick, the paste, but because I used a little bit of water to smush out the line and make it not so harsh, that's what I was drying. I was drying the watery part. The Lunar Paste, you guys, it dries so quick. Okay, so we have the same stuff. We have our stamp and our stamp. And see, we left a little room right there. But because my paper is a little bit wonky and warped, we will stamp the bird with our Misty. Okay. Say hello to little Misty. Well, not the little one, but a Misty. Get this in our corner. Try and get it to stay put. Our paper is really having some time. Yeah, I noticed after the fact, sorry guys, I noticed that somebody said, hello Simon. Is that down? Okay. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to use our beautiful black, your favorite black. Okay, whatever that may be. Now, because my paper is a wonky and warpy, I am going to clean my positioner here because I don't want it to transfer on accident. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Janine got her wheelchair today. Yay. Okay. Yeah, see, right here, there's a lot of mist spots. And I didn't mind for this one, okay? We didn't mind there. But I knew it was going to be way blotchy on this particular piece of paper. Because this paper has been abused. And that's okay. We use the tools that we have. Clean that up. Clean that up. Again, we are using the Bo Bunny stamps that I have. You're going to use whatever you have handy. Okay. All those inky cleanups you've done, pull those out. And I think that's good. It looks weird, but it's also being stamped on top of the Lunar Paste. So it is still wet in some areas, so I'm gonna have to be careful not to smudge that. So we're gonna go ahead and clean that. While that's cleaning, we're gonna go ahead and dry the Versamark. Careful of those magnets. I don't want to touch it to see if it's dry. It's hot. It should be dry, but I don't feel that it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a piece of just plain copy paper. I'm going to set it over my image, and I'm going to, yeah, it will probably warp the Misty, but it definitely made it made that magnet hot. So yeah, don't heat your stuff in the misty, you guys. Don't heat the stuff in the misty. Danielle, well, thank you so much, lovely. I appreciate that. Okay, so see what we've done there? Sometimes, whatever you're stamping on, like I'm stamping on top of lunar paste, so it's not gonna do what it's supposed to do, and I don't want to heat emboss it. That's why we're doing this. You grab copy paper, okay? That's gonna absorb the color into it and not smear it. Ugh. Okay, and you're just going to do that until you don't get any more. See, it's fading. We just want to make sure it's nice and dry. Oops, Cordelia says, that's how I warped my first Misty mouse pad thingy. Okay, so that's probably good enough. Or not. That's okay, that's okay. We're just going to give it a gentle wiping. This little birdie just... Okay, don't stamp on top of lunar paste, but I think it looks good. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're good now. So there is that one, and then we're going to come in with our block, just like we did on the others, and we're going to use that nice gray color. Just adding it in on there. Oh, look at that. Woo-wee. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, look at that. So we didn't do any stenciling, but we did the light, medium, and dark stamping. We used the leftover lunar paste from this one. Okay, and the same two stamps. And I do believe I made these backgrounds on the same day because they're very similar with the little spotty spots. I do like this, so I think I'm going to bring that Tropical Tango back in, but just around the edges. Okay, oops. We're going to move our board because I prefer the inky edges on glass. It makes it easier to clean up for me. Okay, so we're going to bring in, let's trim first. Always want to trim first. Snickerdoodles! So we're doing 4, 5, 5 1/4. And then we're going to inky those edges. Woo-wee! Look at that. Love us some Tropical Tango. Do we want it on black? Ooh, I like it on the black. Ooh, I like that. Where's our other card? It's over there. We already did that one. Okay. Score, flip, fold. I always have to remind myself. I know, right? No. Okay, so if we're trying not to make more backgrounds, we're going to pick a background that is started. Okay, so this one was already in there, and it's got some greens in it, so we're just going to highlight it with a little bit more of that Tropical Tango. And look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, you can't hardly... Yeah. It's just enough. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's how you avoid another background. You use one that you've already started. Ooh, I like that one. Okay, so let's give some gluey glueness to this panel. Remember, you're using your fancy glues. You don't need a ton. A little extras in the corners sometimes. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, then I'm gonna flip and squish it because the front is all warpy from all the cleanup we've done with that little piece. So what was Simon Hurley? What black paper do you use for your heat embossed sentiments? And Pam says, good question, because she's not happy with the black she's been using either. I don't know if he's still here, but if you are, Mr. Simon, they're curious as the brand of black you like to use. Look at that. Little bit of lunar paste on there. Remember, if you spread it on with your palette knife and it leaves too harsh, you just squirt it and then rub out the harsh lines. Oh, I love that. I really like that one. Okay, let's try a white background with the other one that I have lost. Nope, there you are. Let's see. Score, flip, fold. I know it's some way. Yeah, that's the black I have, is the Recollections. Definitely needs a trim. Definitely. Trim it off of this side. So we're not going to do quite, we're going to do just a thin border. Lawn fawn. I watch a lot of lawn fawn videos. I have some. Do I have lawn fawn stuff? Yeah, I think I have lawn fawn. A couple of lawn fawn thingies. Is that what you're wanting to work on tonight, Linda? Some lawn fawn goodies? Lawn Fawn Black Licorice Ink. Nice. Look at that, you guys. Aren't those pretty? Not too shabby for our hour, huh? Went kind of quick, but we made this one. Oops. We made this one not stick. Let's add a little bit more glue there. There we go. Cordelia likes the Hero Art Pitch Black cardstock. Okay. So we use some leftover vinyl that we actually put alcohol ink on. So if you're looking at this vinyl, there's some dark areas. It's very shimmery because it is a metallic or a glitter vinyl. Okay. So if you're doing projects and you have some leftover pieces, you can definitely use them on your cards. Just look at that. And then this was a gift, so we just put that on there, but we put it to the back side too. How clever is that for our little mini slimline? And then again, this one was another die cut that was gifted. I had sprayed it because I wasn't fond of the color, I must admit, but I sprayed it with, that's oxide, so it has to be this one because I've only got like 2 oxide sprays. And then that is a blue, so that one would probably be, is that the only blue I have? So Snow Flurry, mica stain. On top of, I think it was like a reddish color. And then the background was a playing background, stamping foam, and my handprint. So in there you can see some of my palm print. Super clever of me, I know. Oh, I love that. And then we did these two using some backgrounds that I know I did. I think these little dots are the pigment powders that Pam sent me. These pigment sprinkles by Stampin' Up. But you can make yours any way you want. And then we picked the colors. Tropical Tango and a gray, which is Woof. That's what we used. And then an accent, which is the Slippery When Wet. Can't wait to get the actual Shooting Star lunar paste though. That one looked gorgeous. And then our dark pop. I love it. Hi, Crystal. Yep, we're just finishing up. I made 4 cards today using some stuff in my stash, which it's a huge stash. I think I need to organize it a little bit, like the lights and the darks and the almost done. maybe. I don't know. Look at that. That's a cleanup right there. I had used the slippery when wet on a stencil and then cleaned the stencil off onto a black. Isn't that gorgeous? Ugh, love that. Alrighty, my friends, I will be live on Crescent Creation on tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. So if you're subscribed to Crescent Creation, you should get a notification at 3 o'clock. But I'll also post in our group, Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends, and in the Crescent Creation Show and Tell Facebook group. I'll post in there when I am about ready to go live. And we will see you then. And also Saturday is our another Crafty Live. Crafty Zoom Live. Hero Arts Mix Media release. I'll have to go look. I try not to look too much because I want all the things, you guys. But I'm waiting on the Simon Hurley things. I gotta pay for those first. Until next time, my friends, thanks for hanging out. And 7 p.m. Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Yuppa yuppa. Bye-bye.